Hi guys, welcome back to the debater. Today I'm gonna do a reaction video on season 2 of the Orville. So I'm gonna be talking about a few of my favorite episodes, or key points I really took interest in, or something that really stuck to me. So before I start, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And yeah, I'm gonna get started because it continues on. The comedy is great, the acting is great, it's fantastic. So the first thing that really stuck with me is episode 2. So it's called Primal Urges. I have no idea, but the title was very weird, so I just didn't know. Bortis, if you remember Bortis, he's a great character, and for some reason he's doing like strange pornography stuff. I'm like, whoa, okay, never expected that, but that was really funny seeing him. And he really grew on me on this season because he was always such a straight character. He's always got like a straight face. He's very serious, and seeing him doing this was very. It took you by surprise because you never expect someone like that. And yeah, like each episode again focus on different characters, which is great. Like in episode 3, Home, we see Alara returning to her home world and recovering her strength. And that was a well, I love that is focused on her. It really I not cry, but I really felt really depressed that she had to leave us because she was my favorite character from season 1. It and I don't know why, but I think maybe in the beginning of season 2, I thought she and Ed somehow got like a very special connection. I don't know if there was gonna be something more, or but when she left, it just that ended, which is a shame because I thought she and Ed look kind of cute. Maybe there was a gap, but never mind. And then furthermore into the next episode, which probably has like one of the best twists. So Ed found like a new love interest after breaking up with Kelly because Kelly was dating someone else at the time, and this nice woman, and then they were out in space for like taking a little break, and then captured by the krill, definitely krill, not the not the squirrels or anything. And then find out she was Talia, the female krill that he met from season 1. I was not expecting that at all because while I knew she was going to return, I was not expecting her to come out this way. And they did form sort of a relationship, and they did kind of try to bond over. Yeah, she's good. She's actually a very interesting villain. I really liked her, and I remember in season 1, Claire and Isaac had like a very special bond and became like a father figure to her kids. And then Claire started asking him out for a date. I'm like, whoa. I mean, I get like he's an AI, and they say like robots don't really have feelings. I kind of get that. So I just wondered, but she's not interested in like sexual relationships. She's just want like a very nice companion. I think, okay, this could work. So it turns out interesting. Isaac learns about like emotions. Claire has like a very lovely day, and then Isaac sort of mess things up again and again. He started being too kind. He started being like a very it's just kind of frustrated because he doesn't get it, but he's just trying to do it like logically. But I've got to be honest, I did find it weird to see them coming, but then at the end they actually look really cute together. Oh, I think they're my new couple now, like my new favorite couple. Really cute. And oh, another thing about that episode, again, Bortus. I remember seeing an image. I find it with a mustache. I'm like, what is that? And then he just looked so weird. Oh, I'll tell you what, he just gets funnier and funnier every somehow. It's strange, but he gets funnier. And then midway, two parts episodes called Identity, which we actually see Isaac's home planet with robots called the Kalons, which were quite interesting. And if any of you are Doctor Who fans, these are like Cybermen, which are very similar in so many ways. If you haven't seen them, check them up and you could see the similarities, but just really cool. So one of the scenes reminds me, Emily, you would know this, reminds me of like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, where they're underground and they see all the skeletons. I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, I mean, I kind of understand when they talk about the background that they were created to be slaves and then they overthrown their creators. I kind of get that because, well, you don't want, no one wants to be a slave. And I could see their vengeful side. And I also was a bit confused whether Isaac was on their side or was on the Orville side. I was a bit lost. I think he swapped, like from like leaping from one episode to the other, but yeah, it was pretty good. And it was pretty interesting. We're getting more deadly and high up villains in space, not just like the crew or anything, just now like artificial life, like very just because you don't know what they're thinking. It's kind of creepy. And they got guns in their heads. Sheesh. I mean, the CGI is brilliant. So near the end, we involved time travel again, which was good because I mentioned in season 1 that they evolved it in one episode and they didn't make it quite messy or complicated, which was great. And they did it again, and it wasn't messy. It was actually pretty good. So in this one, we get to see somehow they brought back past Kelly into their present. And I don't know how, but the actress did really well doing one Ellie, one Kelly, and then another Kelly. That was pretty good. That was really talented. And I find it a bit weird that Ed kind of asked pass Kelly out because I don't know, you dated someone and you're dating their past self. That's I know they kind of had their own individual self at that time, but still it's just weird. Don't know. I don't know what he was thinking. Then we get to like the end of like one of the episodes and where they put past Kelly back, but she changed the timeline. So basically, she seems that she and got married, then they got divorced and they kind of suffered, and she gone back to the past and she never dates Ed. Bless you, Emily. On the last episode, I was a bit confused, thinking like, what's happened? And then I realized it's an alternate universe. I'm like, oh, okay. So that was pretty cool. They didn't again mess it or make it messy or complicated or anything. They're actually trying to keep it plain and simple. So it was good. It was nice seeing all the cast again. My favorite part was seeing Lara return for a cameo, which was great. Overall, the season has been really good and really great. One thing I didn't, well, I'd not say I dislike, but something I did remember is that there was a few like very popular, famous actors that appeared in season 1 that unexpected. I don't think we had that much in this season. I'm not sure if they're just trying to lower it down or like they're just trying to keep it to their own cast or something, not trying to say, oh, you should watch this show because it had that one famous actor in it. No, it should just be about the story and the characters and everything. But overall, I think it's really good. Again, I said Bortus has really grown on me now. He's become more funny and he's got like a very good storyline. I think episode 2 is definitely the funniest one for me about because I'm not judging anyone. I'm not saying you can't watch this, but just be careful because you might catch or you might give someone a virus. I'm just saying, and it's just just seeing Bortus doing that, especially. I'm not gonna go through it because it sounds weird for me talking about it. And I mentioned in season 1 that I didn't really like Kelly, but then afterwards I started like knowing, and then Emily kind of persuaded me that she's not that bad. But some parts in the season, I just felt like she was a sort of annoying as well. Like when she was dating that teacher on the Orville, and when she spotted Ed sort of spying on her day, and she was telling about it to her boyfriend, and he was calm. He was just saying like it can be hard for Ed just to move on. He was trying to be sympathetic with Ed, which I think okay, so he's not trying to be jealous or mad, which is good. But Kelly was acting like oh, why do you have to be so evolved? Like, why do you have to be so sympathetic or something? I'm like, what, do you have him be jealous or pissed or something? Just, I just feel like she sounds like she has to be right all the time, which can be really annoying for me to watch. In a few episodes, again, they focus on different characters, and I'm glad they focus on Gordon actually, because I feel like he didn't get much attention in the season one. I think he doesn't get like a much attention, or it's nice that they gave him a love interest, and then it had to be over, and I felt heartbroken for him because he's a sweet guy. I really like him.
Uh, okay, hold on. So the first season, you said that Alara was your first character was your favorite character, but of course, second season she left. So
Mm.
who? I'm guessing Bortus is your favorite
Yeah,
character now.
surprisingly, he's grown on me because he wasn't. I mean, I'm not saying he wasn't a favorable character in season one. He's just someone who I wouldn't pay attention much. So like not in a bad way, just like I focus. I just like he. I just didn't really put the spotlight on him, if that makes sense. So yeah, he's really grown on me, especially in season two. Is in episode two, like that first few episodes, just really got me laughing. I nearly fell off the seat once. I'm like, what the hell am I watching?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. What are you thinking about for season three? I can't remember how season two ended because it was so long ago that I watched it.
Yeah. So yeah, so in the end they finally got the timeline right. So hopefully it goes the same way. I'm not sure if something else is gonna happen, but hopefully they go the same way. They might hopefully they involve maybe another time travel thing. I am hoping to have like a little parallel world because I mentioned in season one, because that's basically like one of the things in when you do space travel or something. Um I got a feeling there's gonna be like a very big fight between the Orville and the crew, especially now like Ed's sort of got like this little, well, not only a relationship, but he's kind of got a connection with Talea. I'm really excited, and hopefully I'm gonna try to do season three as soon as I can. But I don't know. I'm hoping to be surprised big, and I know that the Clayons are still probably around somewhere in space. So, any other questions or?
That's it. I hope you enjoy season three. So season three for me, from what I remember, was like my favorite season. Like
Oh
it was
wow.
really good.
Oh wow. So
So
I'm quite excited as well.
three.
Oh, also, I just want to mention that again from season one, this season two actually brought up some like serious topics that they've kind of cover over. So it was really interesting as well. Like some of them talked about like females in like politics, how they can be overlooked or unheard, and it just sees like the struggling of like being trying equals with other, like especially it's a politics if it's a very male dominant like place or atmosphere. So you can see the struggle there, and I think they talk about hate crime as well. Actually, I'm not sure, is that hate crime? Like, remember Bortus' ex lover arrived and reveals that he's actually straight and he's not attracted to other males. And I was just thinking, oh my god, this reflects like back in the 60s or 70s, or like if you heard the show, It's a Sin, about like homosexuals. And it's kind of like that. I mean, they flip it over the sexuality, but it's basically the same message. Like people are still being hated or being punished for loving the same gender or different gender. Well, different gender in this case, but yeah. I still love how they cover serious topics. Like they do it in a good approach, and they represent it in a very sensitive and very mature way. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. That's my reaction to the Orville season 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, check out my season 1, and if you want to tell your friends who haven't seen it, check out Emily's non-spoiler review. It's great. It's definitely recommended, guys. Please watch it. So before you leave, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on season 2. What was your favorite episode? Who was your favorite character? And check out other reviews, reactions. We've done a few Bollywood films that we done recently, which is really good. So check them out. We've done a few TV shows, films, and Marvel and Disney. We've done a whole lot. Please check them out and follow us on Twitter, Instagram. We will definitely follow you back. And check out the website Emily's made for us. It's about us, the whole gang, and it's about some of our videos that we've done. So please check them out. Thank you so much for watching again, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.